Hi, Scottie, it's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how lovely to hear from you. Jonathan, I'm so sorry. You called last week and we just had such a bad line.
Yeah, I do apologise. That's unfortunately when you're travelling around.
No, not your fault at all. Now, Jonathan, just for the nation, you are an entrepreneur. Is that right? An entrepreneur. And that's somebody that makes their own way in the world and does well. And I seem to remember you telling me that you now had several residencies worldwide. And the last time we spoke, you were driving a car worth £160,000.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And are you still on top of your game?
Always. You know, you make your own destiny in life. And if you don't have these things, you know, we live in the most fantastic country in the world. Opportunity every day awaits.
Now, Jonathan, when you say the most fantastic country, are you talking about Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, or Wales?
Oh, to us, I see it collectively together. You know, I get interest in each of these countries. And
so are you a supporter of the United Kingdom?
Indeed, yes. We need, you know, to be honest, the problem in Scotland is there's too many lazy people.
Yes.
100 years ago, we had fantastic innovations. The country was doing fantastically. Now we're, you know, a bunch of universal credit claiming lower class beggars, and we need to change that. You know, we've got to stop putting the hand out and start getting out up in the morning and doing a bit of work. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. You know,
have you always been a kind of 6 in the morning man?
You know, obviously, you know, we're blessed to be up at that time in the morning. We're blessed to be alive.
And are you still dawdling about around midnight the next night?
Oh, always. You know, we should every minute of every day we should embrace.
So you get by on about 5 or 6 hours sleep?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, why would you need longer?
Absolutely, no.
I would lie in your bed. You know, other countries, there's people sitting there, you know, without anything, you know, we talk about power here, electricity. You know, the thing is that with people here, they get everything for nothing. You know, if you're in India right now, you'd be begging to, you know, you'd be scrubbing shoes, you'd be doing, you know, a multitude of jobs. The difference is these people do it. Unfortunately, you know, we've got a lot of strikes right now, as you'll know. And, you know, I'd be calling everybody up in universal credit and have them out there sweeping streets. I'd have them, you know, delivering parcels. I would make them earn their keep. Because basically, you know, I don't say I own these people, but essentially at the end of the day, I'm paying for them. So I should be a judgment and be allowed to decide what they're doing. And, you know, I don't want to drive past these schemes and they're all sitting there, you know, drinking hot chocolate, watching satellite television. They should be out there just literally, you know, delivering post up at 5 a.m. Doesn't matter if it's frosty. You know, it's just get out there, get some gloves on, a woolly hat, and do your bit for your country. Because, to be honest, I'm actually sick of paying for these people. You know, it's becoming laughable.
Well, I can see where you're coming from, Jonathan, in that, I mean, I'm a 5 in the morning guy, and I'm off out to work every day, and have been since I was 12.
Exactly, you know, I think people don't do should be ashamed of themselves.
You know, I wonder if we need to change employment laws so that youngsters can start getting proper jobs. I mean, I had quite a responsible job for a 12-year-old. Okay, it was a Saturday and a holiday job, but it was quite responsible. So there was no nonsense.
Exactly. I started 8 years old.
Wow. And were you like me, Jonathan? You found that you got a bit more pocket money than you would have got at home?
Well, yeah, you know, I looked out and, you know, I seen the opportunity. I had a paper round, I delivered cards, I cut grass, I done whatever it took. At the end of the day, you know, people say to me, oh, you're very lucky to have that. And I say, no, I worked for it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. You know, we can all do it. Everybody's given the same amount of time in a day. But an awful lot of people right now that have just sat about watching telly, moaning about how bad the country is.
So do you think the Scots have gone into a lazy mode?
It's a disaster. It's a disaster. You know, I would, we need to, I would go for bring back something like national service and have, anybody that's 18 plus, doing 2 years of maybe, understanding how life should be, how you contribute to yourself, to your family, and to your country. Don't have them out there drinking and taking drugs and all that kind of stuff. This is the problem. There's too many people giving too much money, and as I say, I'm sick of paying it. I would like a nicer car. I'm paying huge amounts of tax for these people, so it gets pretty frustrating.
Absolutely, and I think also, there's no better sight. Harry Lauder, I think it was, used to say, there's no better sight than a Scotsman on the make.
Oh, exactly. I think that everybody, these people don't understand how lucky they are. To wake up, I heard somebody, I was in a supermarket and they said, I can't afford these cigarettes. I said, you shouldn't be allowed to have cigarettes. Maybe, I would have maybe some sort of system where if you're on universal credit, you can't smoke, you can't drink, you can't buy like satellite telly, you can't have these luxuries. And they're not luxuries, they just cost me more money in tax than NHS, but you can't have these things.
Well, I think that might be coming, Jonathan, because there's murmurs about bringing in digital currency, and that would give the currency people some sort of control over ordinary people's money.
Well, yeah, listen, they need it. You look at some people, and I don't know if it's due to the internet, but people just seem to get a bit more, just stupid, essentially. They can't make decisions for themselves.
Well, I'll tell you what we need to put a stop to. I don't know if you've ever heard of this auditing business. I think it's an English thing. And it's just kind of unemployed layabouts going about for a certain internet provider, and they're cheeking up to the police.
Yeah, these people, they contribute nothing. They want to, you take advantage of the lax laws we've got in this country. And
I think we need to tighten the law. We need to have total respect for the police. We need to bring back the birch for these people.
Well, completely, what I would do is I would take their camera off them, turn it round on them.
First thing you do, take their camera off them, you turn it round, and you say, don't speak back to me. There's the police, you say, don't ever speak back to a police officer. And then you arrest them right away for hostile reconnaissance, and then they have to, the onus is on them. And if they cheek up to a policeman, that policeman gets the full backing of the Police Federation to take that person, run them through the court, and give them a jail sentence.
Exactly. I would maybe just give them 10 lashings there and then, and say, if this is for your audience,
yes,
and you want to show your audiences, let's see how you like it when, the police officers have got a tough enough job as it is.
Yes.
And these idiots. Again,
so bring out the cat of nine tails and actually do it on the internet provider.
Exactly. It should be demonetised. They should not be allowed any money at all from MD. And, they should just shut the channels down because they're just parasites.
Yes.
That's what they are.
Yes.
People would watch them and support them.
No. These are half-wits. You should never, ever, ever support half-witted people like that.
Exactly.
Shocking. And as for their human rights, they've forfeited them by cheeking up to our police.
Exactly. They do the police. I've now seen them take on sort of private businesses. Businesses that are working hard, employing people, and they're having a tough time due to the recession. And they're out there with these cameras in their faces saying, that tile there's cracked, and the fence needs a little bit of fence, and just abusing.
Well, I think what we need to do is that there should be a police unit for them, an anti-auditor police unit, and get them all in the slammer, or as you say, get the cat of nine tails out. Cat's out the bag. That's where that came from. Jonathan, I'm going to have to dash. What a joy to hear from you, though. It's always an interesting call.
No problem. Have a fantastic evening.
And you, sir, and DINKY-DOO.
DINKY-DOO. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. That's our Jonathan. Jonathan is a very, very wealthy entrepreneur, and I know it won't be everybody's cup of tea. Chelsea says, how do I ring? Chelsea, you ring on 01416289795.